Good morning. My name is Tarmo and my geocaching name is Metroboy. Today one Snag the Tag went online. I presume it was yesterday morning. Ammo can green. And this one is a multi Snag the Tag, which in essence is like a multi geocache. It's not too far away from my current location. It is hidden in Priory Park, South End, and it pays a homage to already archived multi-geocache. I presume this Snag the Tag is placed by the local geocacher Mathsnut, Nicola, because the writing style and the description matches her story. So I will obviously ask this later, and let's see. There's a high chance that this Snag the Tag is already claimed, so I need to be quick. Like always, finding Snag the Tag hides. Snag the Tag hides. Join me. So I'm now in Priory Park, and let me just check the description of this Snag the Tag what I've got here. It says forest green 360, well, pretty Priory Park, my first multicache. As these are ammo cans, I have decided to pay homage to my early geocaching finds. This was my first multicache and also a regular size. So match the ammo can team. We did not find it first when we first looked, but it turned out to be missing, and we came back a couple of months later. We were pleased to find our first multi. The cache was GC1G-DFC and was hidden by Grimmer Scotting. To find the tag, you will have to solve the multi as we did. Sadly, the original host is not as ivy covered as it used to be, and one of the information panels has been worked away in the crucial spot. So I have tweaked the things. The tag is attached magnetically inside a rail west of water. West of water. The water part is here, though I'm doubting that there could be any geocaches as this area here. As I know, I have a geocache actually hidden in this park. I got two geocaches, one is earth cache. And this area here is special zone, like historic site, and you need to have a special permission for this one. I will get there. I'm nearly to the hotspot. Obviously I need to get out my trusty notebook and pen, and let's start cracking. I am now approaching to the ground zero. There's some lovely benches. I'm gonna sit down here, and I have to study materials what's put out on the description page. So I do need to work out how it all works. It's not gonna be easy one, but I'm sure I will crack it. It's come handy in so many occasions. I thought I got more pens. I do have only red pen. I need to sort this one out because where are all my pens? I used to have plenty of them. One is clearly not enough. If this one fails, I'm out and about without any help. So the worst question is, Walk to the front of the Priory at the given starting coordinates and count the number of chimney pots on the stack above the doorway. Stack above the doorway, chimney pots. Oh, I can show it to you actually. So the answer to that question is 2. I counted 2 chimney pots. The next question. Follow the footpath down the north side of the Priory through the gate and find the grave of Robert Arthur Jones, who was born on, and then we have a question, which day in November 1849. So I need to check my map, which is the north side. That would be east, that would be west, north would be that way. So let me get my camera and my equipment and let's give a look, shall we? I think I don't know my coordinates because north clearly was not on that way but rather that way, which I thought is the west side. Well, I should have known better. Luckily, I checked my application. Oh, there's a nice medieval cross on a stone. As many of you know, this actually used to be a Cluniac monastery here a long time ago, as the Prittlewell is the oldest part of the south end. Prittlewell was before the south end. So I am basically sitting on the grave. I never thought that this is a grave, but apparently it is. The most elaborate grave I have ever come across, to be honest. Anyway, Robert Arthur Jones, who was born on 20th of November. Well, B is 0. So I need to mark down B as a 0. So I am now on the third location, which is inside this lovely walled garden. The walled garden is actually very early garden type that is usually found in monasteries. And it comes from the Middle East and Turkey and that area. So one of those gardens is actually here in Prittlewell Gardens. And this walled garden, well, I've told this on my earlier video as well. There's actually 2 tombs or plinths here inside the middle of the park, and this is my one and only earth cache I have published. Someone was asking lately in Face Group United Kingdom geocaching group, how do you set up an earth cache? And people are actually put off, because I was at first put off by earth caches as well, especially the ones who didn't like geology in the school. But now, when I'm in my later years, I think you shouldn't be afraid of it. Obviously, setting up the earth cache is back and forth and quite tricky. I needed to acquire the permission actually from the South End museums, because like I said, this area here is an ancient site, and as this is not a physical geocache. I was getting this approved by the museums actually quite quickly. The more difficult part is actually how to set up this Earth cache description page. Obviously there's lots of resources online, but how do you know what to ask? How do you know is this what you ask is actually that what you think it is? So there I was thinking a little bit outside of the box, and apparently online when I was looking around for any help, I found geology group that is actually based here in Essex, and I was just sending them a message through the web mail or web message center, and they came back to me and were very willing to help me to see what kind of stones these are, and from there it was quite easy. So I think it went 2 or 3 times back and forth with the reviewer to get this Earth cache published. But other than that, now I'm here in this garden, and here there's an inscription that says, "In memory of David Charles Jarvis, 1946 to 2005. And let me see what the question was. So it says, walk to the walled garden with those coordinates and find the bench in memory of David Charles Jarvis. And it asked the last digit. So the last digit is 5. So let me mark this down. C5. This is all done, and now I need to get back there because I can see already the question which asked me to get through the gateway to the wall far end and find the time capsule. I've been there because there's a ad lab actually inside this Priory, and I remember answering that question a while ago. So let's get cracking. The far end of the gate is over there. So I am now here in the far end of these gardens, and I was very puzzled. How can I find this location talking about the time capsule? So I got here, going round and round, and there was a gentleman here with his bicycle, and apparently this was the thing what I was looking behind the bicycle, and I was very afraid to be approached. But now when I'm here, the question says, find the information board, continue through the gateway and find when the time capsule was laid down. And this one says, buried in the center of this garden is a hermetically sealed capsule containing a selection of artifacts from, and that's the important bit, from 1992. So I'm gonna get out my trusty little notepad and a pen, which is over here. And it says Y and Z gives me D. So Y is 1 and Z is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So that makes the time capsule D is 1 plus 2 is 3. and this location is conquered. Thank you, and thank you as well. What's your name, my friend?
Robert.
Robert, my name is Tarmo. Hello, this gentleman is from Poland. And your name is?
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you for holding the camera for me.
You're very welcome, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and push the button there.
And see how it changes over time.
Anyway, thank you very much again. There's another name I just recognized on this blog here. It's Tavset. It's not Thomas Tavset, it's after his time, but Tavset family is the very influential family here in Southend and is actually the biggest benefactors of the last 200 years. He's done more to this city, this family, than any others. They did like the almshouses here in Southend, and they built lots of stuff, very religious people. And if I'm not mistaken, they still have their company that takes care of some of the housing here in Southend, over 150 years later. And now I'm here and I think I found another location for my next hint. And this one is presented by Southend United Nations Associations and unveiled by the Mayor, Councillor John Armitage on 29/07/89 in memory of Miss Evelyn Lewis. And this Miss Evelyn Lewis is the next one I was looking for. So let me mark down this information to my little pad and get another hint for my treasure hunt. So the very last location for the last hint was a bit strange because the coordinates on that location was giving me something in the middle of the football pitch, and clearly it didn't look correct to me. So I was just start thinking that there must be some river going or a brook or something, and apparently there is, and it's actually in a location where I have something special hidden. So I don't know, this Snag the Tag is a homage to the very old geocache that was hidden here in the park, but one of the locations is a homage of one of my own geocaches. What do you know? Thanks, Nicola. But yeah, the last bit of information can be found on this blog here. It has seen the better days, but I got the last digit. So let's work out the final coordinates. I guess it's time to get the final coordinates, as I have acquired the whole set of digits. And as I was going through the stages, there was a minor error as I was talking with the cache owner on the last stage. The reason was that the published coordinates for the last stage were putting me inside a very busy football patch, and I didn't see anything resembling any kind of information board there. But when I actually got that last digit sorted out, there was just two numbers replaced the location. So instead of 248, I should have used 428. So anyway, that's a small issue. I was figuring out the location on my own anyway, because this is the only brook, and that made sense, especially as I know this brook as a back of my hand for some reasons. Anyway, let's do this math bit and write it down, and then let's get the Snag the Tag if it is still there. Hopefully it is. -205 minus 6, so it is north I got it. All done here, all done here. I'm okay of talk, but I take my camera away just in case it...
She shouldn't, but I'm not saying she won't.
It looks like a stick, that's why.
That's it. Good girl. Come on then.
And I am now closing in to the Snag the Tag location. It looks very promising. The fun fact is that I actually passed this location before when I got here to the park. So it would be interesting to see where is this Snag the Tag hidden. Place your bets now. Do you reckon I am successful or do you think I'm a failure? There is definitely something here, but it is very strong and I can't get it out. Oh. I'm not making this easier. Oh my god. This took me 20 minutes. This took me 20 minutes to get this one out from here. I inadvertently had pushed this one further along, and though this one does have this magnetic back and it was on the upside, there's a bolt between everything. So obviously I pushed it too far and I had to get it somehow out. So I was looking for my options. There are some sticks I was able to use, but they didn't work. So in the end, what was helping me was to this same gate, there's actually this piece of wire. Well, you can see it's a barbed wire, a regular wire. And this one I was able to bend it appropriately to get there and pull it out underneath the bolt. It took nearly 20 minutes and my fingers are slightly hurting because the other option would be to get home, find some tools and get this bolt out, but that would not be the best idea. So yeah, 20 minutes of work, and after a while I was able to find by thinking outside the box. This is the thing when you're doing this kind of geocaching and Snag the Tag things. You always have some obstacles you never accounted for. This is one of them. So Nicola, thank you very much. This is a superb find for me. Obviously I need to sort out the tag itself, put some note out that I found it so others don't need to do all this through. And after that I need to write a log about it. Wow. So now I'm sitting here on this park bench and writing up the log for the claim so others know that this is now found. What's my conclusion on all this? It was very enlightening moment to me. I panicked a lot on this last bit when I actually had to get this one out from that bowl, and I was afraid of losing it entirely because this find was so close and same time so far away. I met some interesting people here. The park, or the gardens rather, had some people consuming some drinks there. I also saw some people doing exercises. The park is full of activity here today. Do I recommend this? Yes, surely. But anyway, I think I should conclude this video. It's long enough, as these 2 hours went by very quickly. And I say thank you for watching, and I'm happy to see you in my next video. Tarmo is signing out. Bye!